Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and we're making biters today. We're going to finish making biters and then I guess we're going to start actually making modules. Whew, what an exciting world we'll be in then, eh? And then we'll probably need to make a lot of green chips, but that's neither here nor there. We can work on that later. So, where we're at is we still need to make... How many of those are there? 52. Right, because we needed 3 times. 3 times 152. Wait, hang on. Have I gone too high? Well, one thing for sure, I need a radar. Okay, so I did 52 times 2 is 104. Did I not build enough? That'd be bad. It wouldn't be terrible, but it would just be annoying. 52, I needed 41, 120. Yeah, I built not enough, but that, actually, you know what, with green not being as required, it should be okay. I'm just going to say it's okay, and I'm just not going to question it. Probably the best way to get around it. Just don't question your mistakes, and you'll never make any mistakes. Right? That's probably how things go. That's the wrong way. It should be like that. Okay. And then if we get too many of these, we can turn them into meat. That's not a problem. And how deep does this need to go? It needs to go a little deeper. I think I need to deal with this worm, so it's time to send the Vinger bus out. Shouldn't need to be there for too long. In fact, that's going to jam it, but that's okay. Jamming the Vinger bus is okay, because the Vinger bus is always jamming anyway. Literally the concept of the Vinger bus, it's always jamming. I'm hoping I see an artillery shot fire very soon. I am seeing artillery shot fire. That's all I wanted. All I wanted. I want some death, I want some destruction, and now that I've got it, I'm happy. Okay, and then we copy this madness into, like, here, I suppose? Yeah, it looks right. No, we don't have enough stuff for this, I know that. I'm not going to think that we're going to get this done right now. Did not see the nuke firing. Water is dangerous for you. Don't worry, we'll get nukes firing. Or as we apparently like to call them, that get fixed. Oh no, they're called atomic bombs. No wait, that's not it. That's not the one. Angry German birds. That's right. We're firing angry German birds. The way nature intended us to. So don't worry, the angry German birds will be fired. Alright, probably don't need the meat to go that far. Okay, and then what do we do? I think we've got to connect this into here. I think that's probably important. And then when we connect these, it's on the top side. Not sure what I'm doing with this bit. Okay, well, obviously with this bit we need to get the biters down here. Right, and I still probably want to focus the output on that side. That's probably ideal. Hang on. No, we're good. Okay, so that gets the biters to go the direction I need them to go. This has the biters and other assorted junk come down here. And then this would then... God, bots, you need to be quiet. And that gets all my shards, so then I can shard myself in peace. Then, what I would like to do is connect this down here, connect that over to here, and that goes down. Then this comes out that way, with the input priority being that side, and then we should be good. I think that's what we wanted. And then that should give us everything we needed on this way of things. So then we just need to get the shards out of here. Now funnily enough, 9 is actually correct here. You wouldn't think it would be, but it is actually correct because it does use the blues and greens. So it's nice to occasionally get something right. My motto in life. Hey Tara. Welcome. Good morning. Okay, so let the bots do all their work. Get them to build as many pipes as they've got. We are going to need to build more green chips today, but that's probably neither here nor there. Past the farting stage. We are past the farting stage. I mean, the farting was more just a recreational thing than a requirement. Well, not recreational, we needed the eggs. And once we got the eggs, then we're probably fine. But now we're breeding enough queens that we shouldn't have a problem. Because you know what they say when you get enough queens? You say yes. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's the biters done, and then we just need to get a train around it, and then we are good, I believe. So we don't have enough biter farms at this stage, but I'm not too concerned with that. That's just because we lack blues. There's not much I can really do about that problem at this stage. That's unfortunately just how it's got to be. And yeah, that's right, we've got a box full of things that we might need later. We've got a bunch of meat. A couple of little guys. The little guys will be fine. I see eggs are going okay. We've got we've got quite a few breeding pairs, so that's fine. They'll sort themselves out in time. This train has stopped because of the Venga bus. That does make sense. Let's go ride the Venga bus somewhere else. Because also it'd be nice to complete this section of the track. Okay. And with that we should be good to go back to the mall. And those construction bots have been left behind. Hardly my fault. I can't be blamed for that. I'll rephrase that. I won't be blamed for that. I'll catch up eventually. I'm not too worried. Feel like I can. Zoe, how you doing? You know what, Zoe? I was actually kind of hoping you'd show up today because I wanted to say that I saw the Marvels last night, and I'm pretty sure you were saying that Kamala Khan was good in that, and I agree. She was wonderful. I mean, it's already not fair because Kamala Khan's my favorite superhero anyway. But yeah, it was good fun. Really enjoyed it. Not really that surprised. She's so happy to be there, in and out of character. Oh yeah, we've been watching a little bit of the Assembled show that's on Disney Plus now. We haven't finished it yet, but yeah, no, she is the only thing that separates her from Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Aunt Vellani from Kamala Khan is the fact that she doesn't have superpowers. She is just absolutely a nerd through and through. I could see her just geeking out the hell when she met Brie Larson. So, you know, that's fun. Did I like the Flurkin scene? Oh my god, I was in hysterics. I loved the Flurkin scene. I was like crying, laughing with my like this the whole time. I loved it. It was... I couldn't have asked for anything else, honestly. I really couldn't have. Yeah, no, I love the Flurkins. So good. It's just a great animal. How do I make these? That shouldn't be too difficult. I've got the stuff for it now. I've just got to get around to making the trees, which I will do soon. I probably don't need a big production line for it. But I would like to get arboretums started. Wow, we actually don't have a lot of bots working right now. Never mind. Bloody Flurkins. Arboretums. How many of these do we even want? Quite a few, actually, I'd imagine. Let's go with like 200. Seems a lot, but it also seems correct. And I know it's not what we're doing right now, but just so we can plan for it. The tree seeds aren't a problem. Yeah. I think we're okay. We just need to work out a couple of things. 24,000 iron plates per minute. That might be a problem. I don't think we can get 24,000 plates per minute. Everything else is 9,000 copper wires. Actually, is that possible? No, we have made 2,000 copper wires. You know what? I see no harm in building something higher than what I can possibly obtain, because then we can always reach for that later. You know? Reach for the stars, as they say. How are we looking for these better trains? We probably could start building the better trains as well. Because that would be doing 16,000 per journey, which would be good. We do need better inserters, though. That's really what it's going to come down to. Okay. So, I think we're actually... I don't think we needed to come back. We don't have what we need. Yeah, there was no reason for us to come back. Okay. that the crystal grindstone being planned? No, but when I try to, it gets very upset about the whole situation, doesn't it? That's fine. We will figure that out later. Okay. I suppose what we do now is... we didn't need to come back at all. All we just need to do is put a wall around it, and then we can start shipping it out to the point. Or if we don't even need to ship it, if we just belt it down. We still put a wall around it though, because it is a discrete production chain. And you know, you want your production chains to be discrete. You shouldn't have to explain why to you. We only offer the discreetest of production chains. Okay. That's still all the plastic we're making. That might be a problem in the future. Well, fine. Problems, right? What is a problem? Just a thing you haven't solved yet. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so you can't build on water. I don't want to build on water. It's not necessarily true, but the game doesn't need to know that. I guess we've got to cut that down. Got scared there. I saw the worm and I was like, oh shit, here's how I die. Nope, not today. Then we come up here and we build this. And that will, in theory, connect everything together and just make everything a lot easier for us. Good. Now, what is that making? Soil. Why are we making that much soil? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's for the charcoal. But I think we're still not needing any more charcoal, so that's good. As long as the chark stays strong, I'm not too fussed. The House of Chark remains strong. Okay, and then we connect all that back up. Wonderful. Put the rail lines through there. The real reason I'm doing this is just because I want better armor. Like, that's the real reason I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it and I'm going to get a whole bunch of other great stuff because of it, but the real reason is I just want better armor. Which is not a great reason to do this huge multi-stream build. I mean, it's going to have other bonuses as well. It's not like I only get armor and that's it, but... Okay, and... that, like that. That, okay. So that also connects some of the... it's... that. some of the signals there, which is good. It's good to get the signals sorted. I didn't do that all over. You don't need to do the signals everywhere. Signals everywhere is just not required. The reason I'm saying that is because so I don't feel guilty about what I haven't done. Yep, that's good. Oh, those bots have got to catch up, right? One day I'll probably make the construction bot mark or the fusion bots so they don't ever get lost. Probably the smart idea to do that one day. My name's not Morgan. Hey Sullivan. Okay. Good. So that will be my beta colony once we get things sorted. But for now, we'll be alright. Next step. Next step is going to hurt. Oh no, next step is easy. The very next step is... how do we make crystal grindstones? Crystal grinder stones. Go to grinder. Okay, good, good. Want to get your step 1 right. And then most of the time my grindstones will be fine. Sure am. Okay, so we need a grinder wheel, which is silicon carbide, so silicon and carbon. We make it... nope, it's literally used for nothing else. Okay. Silicon powder, we do have that on a train, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we just need silicon powder and chalk. Kind of an annoying build, but it's the start and it's required, so we just... we'll go with it, right? Okay, there's some angry worms down there. Thankfully I don't need to deal with the worms, it's not Nullius. Silly powder, oh, silicon powder, yeah, you're right. Silly powder, chalk is for kids. Specifically when they're bad. And that's all they get for Christmas. Okay. And then the crystal powder we will probably get here. You got nothing for Christmas? Well, that's on you, buddy. Never did. See, there's reasons for that. And I don't need to go into them. But I think you know what they are. And I'm not going to go into it further. Is it because you're a bad, bad boy? Maybe. It could be. I'm not saying that's the reason, but it could be the reason. And you confirm or deny that you're a bad, bad boy. So what do we want? We want... remember, okay, this is something we do have to triple. So we want 559 crystal grindstones. Okay, let's just do that up real quick. So let's just say 1,500. It's really simple, but... Okay. Ah, we're gonna need steel as well. Okay. You can chill there for a little bit. And how much carbon do we need? I don't want to try and be fancy with carbon. Most likely because you're Jewish. Santa is anti-Santamitic. I mean, I knew that was the reason, but I don't know about that wording choice. I don't know. I think Santa can deliver to Jewish children. I don't think that's a problem. That's up on your parents, honestly. That's entirely on your parents. Don't go blaming Santa. He's a lovely man. Your parents are Jewish too. So? Doesn't mean you can't get gifts from Santa. Like, you can get gifts from Santa even if you're Jewish. I know it's not classic Santa, but you can do it. He understands. You don't deal with no ho-ho-hos. Not the way I've heard it. Lovely Santa used to stream Factorio, actually. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. Streams Factorio, look at that. Lovely Santa streams Factorio. And refuses to give Soulburn gifts. For a different reason. Oh yeah, we didn't actually finish. That's probably why I went back, because I ran out of stuff. What does it matter? We're not building it anyway. Not like we can use the stuff. Okay, so that's going to make, in theory, that will make a lot of steam. Steam is good. Then we use that steam to make carbon. Actually, yeah. I could dig that. Whoops. Carbon. Yeah, I don't know. That's not really an accent thing. That might just be a Seif thing. That was me just trying to be cute and adorable. We all know how am I Italian. Not the last time I looked, but who knows. I've heard Italians could be anywhere. They're lurking among us as like regular people. Italic. Which sounds like initially I'm being racist, but it's true. Italians can be around us lurking with normal people because they're also normal people. Funny how that works. Hello Zoe. Are you Italian? Oh, of course, because she's lurking among us like normal people. That makes sense. See? I would have never suspected. You're the Italian in the room. Huh. Oh, you know what they say? You're never more than 5 meters away from an Italian. Or a spider. It could be spiders. I might have had that one wrong. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's spiders. I messed up. Sorry. Barely matters anymore. You're like a quarter. We need to move this, like, ever so slightly in this direction. Look, just be proud you're half spider. Or part spider. You're not half spider, that's... Built too small. I'm gonna work this way. I get a steel come out that way. Go like this. That'll work. That'll empty the train. And then this one is just normal. Oh, silicon powder. Looks like we didn't have anything happening with silicon powder right now, so that's cool. Let's have like a full minute's worth just waiting. Excellent. Unload the right A3 distance. I do, but then I still need to get it out. So where it is still correct. No, it's not. You're correct. The left of the tracks. Oh! Oh, you're a genius. I don't know if I like doing this, though. Yeah, it'll do, though. First I wasn't sure. At first I wasn't sure. I was quite unsure. But then I did it anyway, because I didn't really care. I was about to be hit by a train there. Wasn't, but that's cool anyway. There was a charcoal train there. I think it just left. I think it got bored and went away. That's fine. It'll sort itself out when it gets there. I don't have the boilers anyway, so it's not like it matters too much. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm silly. Also, why didn't I just do that? I didn't need to blow a hole in the ground. It'll get there eventually. I have faith in my trains. Someone's got to. Okay, then that'll make my sea flakes blowing holes in the ground. Sure, who doesn't? Nothing new, it's nothing unusual. Okay. Then we go out, 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 out. Okay, then we need to make my grinding wheels, my grinder wheels, very important for where we're going. Which we're going to put my grinder wheels coming from the bottom. Yes, I acknowledge what I've just said. My grinder wheels are power bottom, that's what I'm saying. Okay? Don't judge. Okay. Okay. Then we rig up some power. That already had power. Sometimes it's just good to get extra power. See if I can grind it? Well, of course. Where else am I going to get my wheels from? Come on, man. Think. Can't just get wheels from nowhere. Okay, and then we've got to get my crystal powder, which is kind of a problem. Because to get the crystal powder, we need to have the grinding wheels, but to get the grinding wheels, we need the crystal powder. How can I just make... Can I just make crystal powder right now? No, not really. Fine, we'll sort it out in a moment. And then we want 12 of these, so 6 aside. And I think we want to do it like that. Geodes can be crushed in the crystal powder. Can they? I don't think you're right. I don't think you're right there, but I'll have a look. They become crystal dust. A dog is interviewing for an administrative position. He shows he can type on the computer. Dog even shows he can Google and work in Excel. Finally, interviewer informs dog that they're looking for someone bilingual. Dog responds, meow. Okay. Well done. Crystal dust can be turned into crystal powder. Yeah, I know that, but the problem is the crystal powder, I need a milling drum, and I don't have milling drums. That's where we've run into a problem. Not the fact that I don't have the I don't have the milling drum. That's the problem. 100% that's the problem. Honestly, I'm confused. Wait, hang on. How's the dog not bilingual anyway? Just because if the dog speaks dog and also people, or a human language, is that dog not automatically bilingual? I mean, come on. Someone will say, Seif, it's just a joke. You don't need to take it too seriously. I'm sorry, but the dog is already bilingual. He shouldn't have to prove himself again. Hey, Abuelita. How you doing? Meow 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 meow. Wait. Thank you for the kibble. I'm confused why there's lots of meows. Unless you're about to sub, in which case that would make sense. But usually that comes with subs. Dog was adopted, never learned to bark. Oh, that makes sense actually. Okay, we're back. Back in sense-making town. Okay, we need a milling drum. Just one, honestly. How do we make a milling drum? Steel plate, lubricant. Okay. I mean, you kind of did. I started meowing, and I was like, why am I meowing? I haven't been paid enough for that many meows. There we go. But then we go rail chain, rail chain, rail chain. Rail chain? I put that rail chain in a very strange place. There we go. And just because I feel like it's rude to leave that train stuck there, we'll let it leave. I don't want to be rude to trains. Dog is in the tree, they have fur, not bark. Do dogs have fur? I thought they had hair. Is hair fur though? Yes. I've just realized, yes, hair is fur, because furries can dress as dogs. And furries should know a thing or two about animals. That's my logic and I'm going to stick to it. Yeah, things are going along. We seem to have a bit of problems with transistors at the moment. No need to go into further details. Look, if you can win an argument with a furry, you should just go for it. My insurance company sent me an email saying, your furry friend did what? So I emailed my furry friend and said, what did you do? It was actually for like pet insurance, but it was way funnier to assume they were actually talking about friends who are furries. Oh, look at these lazy robots. So lazy. Okay, I just need a stack of steel. And then, hopefully we have some lubricant. We do. I don't need too many milling drums. I just really need, like, 2. Some kid in the US came to school in a fursuit claiming to be a fox. They brought in animal control to remove them. Like, it's a bit much. It's funny, but not a joke. That... Look. Furries be weird. I get it. We all a bit weird. But... they're still people. You don't bring in animal control because someone wore a fursuit. I mean, what if someone was wearing, like, a feather boa? Do we get bird catchers in to get rid of them? No, of course not. They're still people, despite what they're wearing. They claimed to be a fox. Do foxes claim to be foxes? That's the real question. Do foxes claim to be foxes? And my argument is no. They do not. They just simply are a fox. No, what does the fox claim? Honestly, you should have seen that one coming. You bring up foxes, someone's going to bring up something about that bloody song. We need boilers as well, I've just remembered. You have no fox. You don't think that happened? Think a right-wing politician make a flippant remark about drafting a bill? I mean, that's like the thing that they say about like furries demanding a litter box. That's not happened. They claim that happened in like a city in New Zealand not too long ago, and it's like, yeah, that didn't happen. No one's demanding a school present a litter box so they can shit in it. Okay, I'll rephrase that. Someone might be saying that, but no one's forcing the faculties to do that. And honestly, if the faculties go, well, he's not shitting in the toilet, time to give him a litter box, that's on the faculty's fault. Look, I am sure we were all weird teenagers at some point. I know I was. Right? But I don't think... Like, there were times, I think as a teenager, there's times you're like, I'm going to do some weird shit. And a bunch of adults just around you go, no, you're not. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do weird shit. No, you're not. And you're like, man, my parents suck. And then you get older and you're like, holy shit. I think it's how it goes. You're like, well, that was almost really stupid. We have ore powderizers? I think we've got ore powderizers somewhere. But it's like, yeah, look, kids are always going to do weird shit, okay? It's the job of, like, an adult to be like, you know what? There's a level that goes beyond weird shit that's okay. And that, you found that level, kiddo. Rein it in. And I am looking forward to where that little K draws that line. Because he's going to draw it somewhere, right? When he gets older. I'm like, it's time for me to do weird shit. And I'm like, maybe not that one, kiddo. Oh, hey, my robots. See, I tell you, they'll catch up to me eventually. Okay. All robots have been claimed. Not a single robot was missed. And here's a train. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we missed a few robots, but that's okay, they'll catch up. You don't go crying over lost robots. And I'd like to enable, disable... True, if there's no inputs, 500 should be enough. Alright, you can come back here. We were just sorting some stuff out. You don't need to be weird about it. And then that needs to actually connect. That'll make carbon. Good. I have to get out of bed. Sunday's not a holiday for you, is it? Okay. Now we're going to powder this real quick. Give it a quick powder. Okay. Cool. We're going to drop all that stuff off at the base. I'm not too fussed by what's happening there. Okay, and that makes us some crystal grinders. So now we can grind crystal. And I would like to do it over here. Because it's important the crystal grinders come back. Okay, so now we've got our crystal grinders. Back to here. Where are we up to? We are up to turning the raw crystals into cut red, cut blue, cut green, and crystal powder. Okay. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to... Oh, buddy, that's not what I wanted you to build, but that's okay. I would have preferred you to just start sort of over here. And then it'll figure out the rest. Are we still making... No. Oh, we're not making biters because the crystals aren't being used. Okay, that's fine. If the crystals aren't being used, we don't need biters then, do we? And priority probably wants to be on the side where the fish are. So input priority is that side. Input priority is that side. You don't have... Well, I'm turning them... I'm not crushing them to crystals. I'm pitting them and that makes crystals. That's fine. Look, it's not even the first... It's not even the only mod that I've had to grow biters. Like, Nullies you have to grow biters as well. Okay, that's going to be releasing the water from the fish farms. Good. Good, good, good. Is good though? Might not be good. I probably want to go over here. And then we release it. Now, the problem here is this releases 4.18 of both of them. Which is a decent chunk, actually. What we want to do... We have it coming through... Yeah. Yes. That's good. I just realized we didn't need to crush that because it gave us crystal powder with doing literally nothing. It's fine. We just wasted time. What is time for except wasting, right? I assumed we'd need the crystal grinders earlier, but we don't. They're worse ways to waste time, that's true. Then what we're going to do, and this is where it gets a little bit weird and a little bit tricky. Going to output like this. Cool. And then we output onto 2 belts, which will connect into there. And also connect into there. Then we start splitting things up. So the first and most obvious thing to split up if I do it this way, there's still going to be like 1.5 belts. Which is not quite acceptable. Actually, each one of these belts No, okay, here's what we do. We get the crystal powder. We get the crystal powder. We go underground for a little bit. Okay, that gets the crystal powder out, which the crystal powder is a waste product. We don't really care about it. We do need it for the next step, but it is also a waste product. We're going to have to deal with that crystal powder later. Right now, it's not a problem. Then, we've still got 1.5 belts of other colours. So next we go red. We want, what does it make? Cut crystals, right? And we do the same thing, kind of. And again, we then split them back up into each other. And then we have red crystals, which is super rad and super cool. Because then we're down to 2 rows. We go cut blue crystal splinters. Oh, we just do this again. And the last ones are just the greens. That makes sense so far. Let's turn it on and see how badly it goes. I mean... could it be better? Yeah, I didn't expect it to do quite what it did there. Okay. Then we... okay. Go like that. Then we connect them like that. And likewise, that goes like that. And then we split it up. I remember the thing is we never really want that many greens. Greens are probably going to get thrown away at some point. point is, this is a great start. So, we're done. Now that one and everything else from here is now separated. And this is the part where crystal slurry could be important. Where do we... That would be here. Okay. This is where the over amount goes to die. Which is okay. Upper priority is that side. Because here is the junk reject pile. Now, I'm not too worried about the junk reject pile right now, but we will need to worry about it another day. In case, for instance, we start using a lot of blues and not a lot of reds, a lot of reds and not a lot of blues, and greens can go F themselves. We don't give a shit about greens. Yeah, that's good. So, now what we need to do is 10 of these coming out. And I think at this point it would be a good idea to give ourselves plenty of room. Oh, I really wish we weren't building in this direction. Well, we are though, aren't we? Okay. Pave the ocean! At some point we might have to rotate this 90 degrees, which is going to suck, but that's my fault for... Well... Do we? What if we built over here and then started separating it? That's probably the correct action. So what we do is we build this up here. This is stupid and I hate it. No, we'll just rotate 90 degrees when we have to. That's not a problem. We can do that. Because the intent is, once we build this, we shouldn't ever need to deal with... Once we dealt with this, we shouldn't even need to deal with zeros and ones again. We also have to still deal with 2s and 3s in the future, but for now, it shouldn't be a problem. However, I've just realized we kind of going to have a problem with that. We've got crystal powder, purified water. That'll give us crystal slurry. Fine. The milling drum, when it's used... You just got to lube it up and it doesn't make anything else. Okay, that's fine. So what we probably want to consider at this point, a couple of things. First off, and then the crystals come out, all shiny and shiny. Okay, that's good. But here is the real challenge. We bring in lubricant into here. We ran out of stone. We ran out of landfill. Thankfully, we have a train with some landfill in it. Not as much as I thought it would have in it. I thought it should have infinite. Why did it stop? Too much oxygen. What? Really? Oh crap. That shouldn't have been possible. Surely not. That would imply that we're making enough oxygen, which does not seem rational. Okay. I didn't break anything this time. Okay. The problem is we have too much oxygen, which is strange because I thought we would have enough requirements for oxygen for that to never be a problem. But it appears I am wrong. I'm gonna come over here. Oh wait, I just realized I had Chark there. Well, that's fine. Stealing Chark regardless. Where are you going? So if we have another oxygen train, I assume that would be good. Or we'll break something seriously. One or the other. Okay. Add some fuel into that train. I should be seeing an oxygen pick somewhere. Interesting. We actually just have enough oxygen right now. That shouldn't really be a thing. The world's fastest marathon runner died in a car accident. He should have run. I mean, you can't run everywhere, I suppose. What do you mean no? Wait, why are you not going? No path. I put you on the wrong side of the tracks, haven't I? Of course I have. How do I fix that? Is it possible to fix that? Not really, no. Now, here we worry about the... Gotta find these things then, don't we? Now that's going to come down there. I don't really care about you or how you feel. Oh! Actually... that... probably do fine. We do it like that, and then when we go out, okay, we're gonna stretch. Okay, and then we're gonna toggle SeiferKatt. We can toggle SeiferKatt. It's safer not to play with your kids. I know what you're trying to do there, but you've lit it up incorrectly. Okay. Lots of fine. Okay, so then that drops them off into there. And that outputs... Yeah, that's perfect. Crystal grindstones go that way. Okay. You tell dad jokes because you became a dad. I tell dad jokes because I never grew up from there. From where? Oh, from them. Input priority is that way. Output priority does not even bloody matter. Okay. Why am I getting notifications from Instagram? And messaging me stuff. He is. He's sending me memes. They're accurate. You tell dad jokes because you became a dad. I tell dad jokes because I never grew up from them. We're not the same. Okay. Gone over my head, I'm afraid. Exactly. Well. There you go. Alright. The what? We are not the same? The we are not the same I didn't think was the part that I was like the difficult part. We are not the same, it's just a classic, like, meme line. Is there... am I missing some wordplay here? Probably. Okay. It was on purpose. Now. When do I ever do anything on purpose? Oh no. Okay. Input priority is from that side. You just wanted me to say the thing because the thing. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I didn't say the thing because I was like, yeah, I get it. I know what's being said here. And then I just moved on with my life. I'm sorry. I let you down. It's all about you. Oof. Ain't that the truth? You gotta say the whole thing or it doesn't bloody work. I think this is my show. I mean, do I? I don't know, I never really considered that. Do I think the song's about me? Am I so vain? I am so vain. I don't know if I thought it was about me, but certainly thought I was a central figure in it, but clearly I have been mistaken here. Song by ABBA, by the way. You know what? This is the worst part. I could believe that. I know it's not, but I could believe that. And I only know it's not because I'm trying to get better at thinking every song's by ABBA. I like how we've done this in complete reverse order. Green is not important. Well, you know, green's not important, but I still like to make them. That's fine. I've done them in order of not importance. There's a puzzle game about me. Go on, what have we got? ABBA is you. Okay. How was that new Bubba Is You game crossed with that other game? If I remember what the game was called, the story would be way better. What's the new game called? It's the one from the creator. Well, it's from the creators of Bubba Is You, but it's like that game from the creator of FTL. Oh my god, I like the game. What is it called? Into the Bubba. Into the Breach. That's the one. I haven't played it, but people seem to think it's pretty cool. Okay. So at this point we have some things. Now we've got to make... Now I think we actually do have to make the milling drums. Which is kind of funny. So... Actually, look at this. What if we use this? You're almost clever, Seif. You're almost clever, but you messed it up at the critical location. You need to go down a bit further. This is almost genius. You never finished FTL? FTL's pretty good, man. I was getting okay at FTL. I could beat it on hard like 30% of the time. I know it doesn't sound great, but pretty impressive for me. So we need to bring in lubricant. And then when we bring in lubricant, we just gotta... Why are we doing that? Make crystal powder. Yes. Right, okay, I remember now. So the crystal powder... If we have too much crystal powder, I would like it to go this way. Then, I would like to go... like that. And I would like to crush you like a worm. What is the harmonics for again? Beacons. Shit, I forgot about beacons. That's okay. That's okay. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We can sort out beacons another day. Damn. Okay. Now we want to milling. We're using an ore powderizer. Actually, hang on, don't we have those? Oh, we have 6 of those. I'm a genius. Now we can probably speed this up more later, but for now this will do. Where's this block? It says I should see the block. There's lots of blocks. There's a block. Actually, it'll be easier to see them. See, there's a block, 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 and now you can see the block. You've seen the block. Congratulations. You have become truly enlightened this day. Okay, now they spin. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, now I get dizzy. What if... it's slightly differently. What if we did it slightly differently again? What if we just did it right? That wouldn't be my stream, would it? Okay. So we go in. Should be allowed to go on the roller coaster. It was actually fine. Okay, that's okay. If only we had like a mod from like a seriously acclaimed mod creator like Solburn. Would have never made that mistake. But we don't. So we're gonna make mistakes. So that's where the milling stones come from. And then we do this. And then we make the powder. I don't know if it's going to give us enough mineral sludge, but we're certainly going to try. Oh, sorry, crystal sludge. And let me guess, takes purified water, not just regular water, right? Because let's just really annoy me. Yeah, it's purified water. Of course it bloody is. Okay, that's fine. What we've done is we've added an extra complexity into this, which is going to ruin every ratio that I've got. Which is neat. Can I deal with that? Can I just deal with this problem that I've just created in my head? Oh, actually, you should be making too much crystal powder. No, we don't do anything with the crystal powder though, do we? Then it needs extra slurry. Okay. That might be a problem, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, now that's still in the wrong place. And we were actually correct the first time. I hate it when that happens. I think I like it when that happens, but no, I hate it when I'm right the first time and wrong the second. Okay, and then we take the milling drum, the used milling drum, and we bring it over here. And we do this. We... oh. Okay. Then we have my crystal powder that I can turn into stuff. Then we need a lubricant train, which is exactly why we gave ourselves a bit more distance. Not a lot of distance, we didn't need a lot, just a bit. I don't know if I'm going to give myself enough room for this. We might have an L-shaped block at the end of this. Which is kind of fun if that happens. I'll rephrase that. It's absolutely going to happen. I can see it coming. How's the build going? Am I still extremely flatulent? I hope so. I am not. I have a shortage of a fluid. I'm somewhat flagellant, but not flagellant enough. What am I... How am I short artificial puffer gas? These are never connected. Okay, that's kind of annoying. And these are full of acid gas. Okay. Somewhat flagellant. Disappointingly not flagellant enough though, Dave. And how did the baby shower go? Did you shower the baby correctly? From experience, I can say bathing a baby is not as easy as it looks. So, if it didn't go well, I understand. Not born yet. They got a full wall of diapers though. Good. You know what? You think you got enough, and then you realize you really don't. More nappies is always good. We call them nappies here. Well, I do. My wife does not, but that's... one place doesn't say nappies, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Time to get full of lube. How much lube does a man need? 3,000 lube seems like a lot of lube, so let's do that. And then we need to... it just goes into assembly machine. Okay, that's fine. It was a we have food and a keg come party price of admission. The price of admission was a large box of diapers. That's pretty good. That's a fun one. Lube your milling drums. You probably need power. It sounds like people had fun, so that's the main thing. Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously you don't want the pregnant woman to be drinking. That's not great for the baby, I've heard. Let's go one more up. Yeah, that's good. Then we can go like that. On the outsides, like that. And then on the insides, we do that. Then we've got a couple of milling drums, so we might as well chuck them down there and chuck those down there. And turn this on. And then we probably need to actually get the lubricant out of there. How ironic. He could fill himself, others with lube, but not himself. Those are around the wrong way. Uh, oh. Because they're small. Come up with the worst female name. You picked Gertrude. I think Gertrude's a bad name if, you know, you're not 60. If you're 60, it's a fine name. I don't know why I said 60. Or like 80? I don't know. We're gonna need more milling drums. Shh. I do have elsewhere, but not here. To be an 80-year-old Gertrude, you had to have been a 15, 25-year-old Gertrude. That's fine, because it was a different time. Ah, saline water, what a pain. And then we... this. Okay. Then, finally, we liquefy a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't know, what's the time frame for this? 0.67 seconds. Not long, in other words. Okay. I imagine this would be fine. I'm frankly not certain. Because I'm not using ratios at this point. So I think it's probably more certain that this is all wrong. That's okay. Someone mentioned the name Chlamydia as a baby name. They won. Apparently it's been used as a name before. I mean, it's not a great name. It is a concerning name, in fact. But then again, if there's one thing I've learned from looking at our Ministry of Social something or other, does like a yearly news article saying here's all the names they rejected this year, and that's always a horrifying view of humans. Okay. It's something. We need to go get some more milling drums, but we can sort that out another time. But now what matters is... who publishes it? Did... Comes all over the place. But there is 2023's one. There's nothing too bad. Well, there's some bad stuff in there, but some of the really bad ones aren't in this year's one, which is nice. Okay. A lot of the names is just because New Zealand doesn't allow you to have a title as a name. That's just a way New Zealand is. Okay, what I would like to do is probably start assembling all these wacky and wonderful things over here. Rogue seems like a cool name. Someone try to call their child Rogue. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why they declined Rogue. Yeah, so generally the rule is nothing offensive, no odd characters. You have one in Finland as well, okay. No odd characters, not allowed numbers in the name, and you're not allowed to use the name that is royalty, not royalty, a title. And people often try to get around that one by being like, we spelled Prince differently. Nope, you still wrote Prince, doesn't count. Don't care that you wrote Prince with a weird spelling type like thing. It's still Prince. We can still see it. Get the hell out. Do I want to do a 6 here? Oh, we need phonetic boards? Oh hell, I don't think I considered phonetic boards. Crappity crap crap. Quite a few people. Yeah, I don't know why. Enough. I remember I once worked at a place and... Like, I worked at a place for like 3-4 weeks before I quit because reasons. But one of the people left. Had a kid and they were in the news because they wanted to name their child something they weren't allowed to. They wanted to call their child 4 real, 4 being the number 4 real. And the ministry said, no, you're not calling it, name can't have a number in it. And so they fought and they fought and they fought and they fought, and eventually, you know, they lost because, you know, you're not going to win that battle with bureaucrats. It's how bureaucrats are. Yeah, Fanny was a woman's name. That's true. Fanny I thought was an interesting one because it was a name. But anyway, they fought and they fought and they fought, and eventually, like, and the government's saying you can go 4 real as an FORREAL, but they're like, no, it must be the number 4 real because that's how it's spelled. And so eventually they gave up and they went with a much more reasonable name of Superman, which the number's even allowed in the first name? No, absolutely not. So what you'll see, for instance, is probably is like the number 3, like I is probably in there, which would be allowed in some countries because, you know, such and such are the third, but the third is a title and a number. So I don't know which technicality they reject you on, but it gets rejected nonetheless. Yeah, no. That's just an interesting quirk of the New Zealand legal system. Okay, we need to... I don't want to waste that oxygen. It's good oxygen, man. I'm looking for a train. Yeah, that's right. A couple of trains, in fact. Okay, so... I don't want to waste the good oxygen. What I might actually do is have this extend outwards, so there's more room. Maybe even have a second train stop. Hmm. B. I always like when I get a really strong, like straight line for a while on my trains. How are these going, by the way? Probably badly because we don't have green chips. Lack of green chips is hurting me. I mean, that's classic Factorio right there, though, isn't it? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to realize that we couldn't actually do what I wanted to do because we have no... Wap, wap, ah, bar. We should have the tiniest amount of landfill over here. That should be useful. Oh, hi. $147. That'll do. The thing is, I just don't want to use it. I don't want to waste this oxygen. It's so much oxygen, and oxygen is so useful later. It'd be such a foolish, stupid thing to do to just get rid of all this oxygen. Okay. Okay. Then what I want to do is I want to go over there. Okay. It allows a couple more trains in there. I will change this around later, but for now we're just going to store a lot of oxygen. And what we might do later is have another train that comes through here. And that should be making a lot of things again. Making stone at the moment, although the stone bricks will stop being required very soon. Concrete is... What's wrong with concrete? Why is concrete not working? Probably short on for concrete. Oh, is it just slag? I think it's just slag. Oh, which... Do we run into a problem because of how we've done the splitting? I sure hope not. Some slag is escaping. Right, because as the crushed stone starts going through, the slag starts escaping. Okay, that's good. Because the stone's catching up, those are all stopping. That means the crushed stone stops being a problem, and the slag starts escaping any moment now, I hope. Making a run for it. Come on, Slaggy, you can do it. That seemed defensive. There it goes. Not quite. Okay, but slag's getting up there, which almost a full belt's worth, and that'll make concrete. Okay, thank goodness. I thought we had a legitimate problem there. I hate it when I have legitimate problems. Okay. So now we need an actual heaping buttload of landfill. And then we're going to... Oh yeah, that's not actually finished. I love how it could have gone straight down, but it's like, no, that's just out of the way. We can't do that. It's not a game of Factorio unless you leave a whole bunch of constructions uncompleted. Incompleted, rather. Uncompleted, my goodness. Where are we getting these words from? Okay. So. What do we need for what we're doing right here? We need wood, resin. Let's just do a 6. A 6 is not going to be a bad idea. Can't go wrong with doing a 6. Like I suspected, this is not ever enough room. That's okay. Even if an adult wanted to change their legal name, it would still have to be okay by the government office. I would say, at a guess, it's not that it would be okayed by the government office so much as rejected by the government office if it wasn't correct. I would say names are default agreed upon. But then... Interesting question though, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose they would have to be. It's not something I'd ever really considered, but yeah. Not being rejected equals being okayed. Sort of. I don't think it's exactly the same though. Like, maybe it's a semantics thing, but I would say if no one really looks over it, it isn't really considered. But if, for instance, it gets flagged... That's an interesting question. Complete the form, change your name. Thank you very much for the follow. Exogores. There you go. Longer than 70 characters. But I guess if you come into the country and your name is longer than 70 characters, it's like they're gonna say you can't come into the country. Right, they're not gonna decline you on the basis that, I don't know, man, your name's long. Okay, we want liquid resin and we want wood. Okay. One thing that's really funny that I've noticed lately, and by the way guys, this is going to continue with this. If I am raiding someone and they say my name wrong, don't worry about it. It's okay. You don't need to correct them. It's fine. I appreciate it. I truly do, but you don't need to correct them on it. It's okay. Getting people's names wrong on the internet is just totally fine. Little Bobby tables, yeah. Well, no, because you got symbols on there, so that's not going to work. But I always like it when I go into a channel and I like follow them and they just get my name wrong. I'm like, that's fine. Who did my raid? Oh, no one today. Just in general thing. I appreciate you guys like, I want the streamer to get his name right, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. No one's harmed by my name being pronounced incorrectly. Who did I raid when that happened? It's happened a few times, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. But I like followed someone and it happened somewhere else. Ober's one of the ones that does it, but a few people do it as well. And that's fine. I appreciate the fact you're like, oh, get his name right, but you don't need to. I'm not hurt to get my name wrong. Would drop. SeiferKatt. Exactly. Because sometimes it kind of embarrasses people, and then, like, because they got the name wrong, and they're like, "Oh, geez, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's my fault for having a name that's confused." Like, I don't want to embarrass people when I'm raiding them. That makes sense. Because then they feel bad that they've pronounced my name wrong, and I'm like, "That's fine. Don't worry about it." My new name has to consist. Oh, my new name. Your new name has to consist of one surname and one or more other names. If you have religious, philosophical, or cultural reasons to have only one name, you need to include a letter of explanation with your application. That's going to get declined every time I guarantee flippantee it. They will not care. No, actually, I don't think they would do. I think they would care, actually. Would SeiferKatt be a name that's accepted by the government? I see no reason why not. Why would it not get accepted by the government? I reckon it could be accepted if I tried. I'm not going to change my name to SeiferKatt, but it's neat to know that I could, right? It doesn't break any of the rules. It's not vulgar. It's, do we petition the government upon my behalf to change my name? Please don't. Please do not. I do not wish... Look, if you change my... if my name gets changed to SeiferKatt, it means I need to change the name I stream by. Don't do this to me. I would just go D for dog. I'm just going to go down the letters. It's the only thing I could do. Just keep going down the letters. You guys keep doing it to me, I keep changing my name. And eventually, yeah, D for dog. Pretty much. It'd be D-E-I, I suppose. And dog would be D-A-W-G. Be Sid Dog? Sea Dog? Oh, Sea Dog's pretty good. Yeah, I'd be registering D for dog and D for dog on Twitch. I mean, honestly, it's gonna happen. Is that really where it came from? What? I've explained this a few times, but I mean, if you want to know origin of the name, I can go into it. Got a couple of origins, honestly. SeiferKatt, yeah, it's absolutely where it came from. 100%. It's the name that my mum called a cat. Like the stray cat. So technically my mum gave me my screen name. So... Well, she gave a cat it and I stole the cat's name. Sometimes you gotta steal a cat's name. Just a normal thing people do, they steal a cat's name. The cat wasn't using it. I mean, technically true, actually, by the time I stole it. That makes a lot more sense. Not part of it. The government didn't approve of the cat's name. It's true. The government does not need to approve on a cat's name. That is a true statement. The government will not approve your cat's name. It does not care. For 2 months you thought it was a Final Fantasy VII reference? Actually you mean 8. Sorry. The fact that I've been using this name for so long, I'm used to that connection. But to be fair, that is pronounced Seifer, as first determined by Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought it was pronounced Seifer until Kingdom Hearts 2. Because of course I did. Ah, god damn. The cat doesn't usually care either, that's true. No. As much as I liked Final Fantasy VIII, I was not a big Seifer Almazy fan. I was a big Selphie Tilmet fan, obviously. Because cute girl in a yellow sundress, how do you go wrong with that? The answer is, you don't. Selphie is pure joy, exactly. And you know what Selphie likes? Trains. And there's my origin story. Not really. There's my villain origin story. Okay. So then what we need to do is gather ferric chloride. Gosh darn ferric chloride. At some point we need to make rubber. Oh, fudge. I can't listen to names, shaking food, dry food sound, never failed. Yeah, I always remember our cat, just like, you couldn't see it, but then you just hear the scampering of running feet as the cat's like, woof, woof. A little ball of fluff just appears. Okay. What do we need now? Let's get the copper plate, silver plate, and ferric chloride. That's probably a good place to start. Thankfully, I think all these things are... Ferric chloride might be a bit of a problem, admittedly. I think my ferric chloride is a bit disappointing, but it'll do for now. So that gets those things. There's not really room for tin or aluminium at this point. Tin, aluminium, or plastic. Well, we can make the module contacts and the... What are the module contacts even needed for? Oh, actually making the things. That makes sense. Well, we need solder, we need a bunch of other stuff, so it's probably fine. I think rubber wires we're going to build elsewhere. I think that's probably just the best idea. So, with what we've got, let's... We don't even need much of that. We only need like half a board's worth. Same with... These are needed for a bunch of things, if I remember rightly. I do not remember rightly. Well, it's just... I didn't really think that far ahead. Well, let's make copper and silver. Let's make the... Oh, we're going to raise quality of stream? We can absolutely do that for you, Veldak. There you go. So copper and silver need to be in a train, not a train, on a belt. And then we need to make, what? Some? 4 of them. 4's not a bad number. What we'll do is we will make those. Keep in mind everything wants copper and silver sitting on about transporting. Yeah, that's why that word doesn't work. Transporting is tough. Let's go down maybe? Let's go down. And let's connect that into here maybe. And then, there we go. That's nice. Feels like they'd get lost spelling it like Lefou gets lost spelling Gaston. Like Beauty and the Beast? I don't remember Beauty and the Beast that well. Lefou. Right. How do you get lost spelling Gaston? It's like 6 letters. Kissing is 7. I guess it's a lot of repetition though. Just bought a Switch today for only 2 games. He's a clock. That's Cogsworth, isn't it? The foe is the little guy. The little guy who sings I Want a Guy Like Gaston. Okay, Dave. That's alright. Dave, what games did you buy? Let me judge you. See if you're found wanting. Wanting better games. Oh, the 2 Mario Party games. Valid. It's been a long time since you've seen it. To be fair, I haven't seen it in a very, very long time either, so, you know, I'm not really going to judge you for that, because I don't know Beauty and the Beast. It is a movie I've been meaning to watch again. But it just hasn't happened. Is that the one I want? That's not the one that I want. That is not the one I want. This is the one that I want. This is the one I want. Yeah, it's the one I want. That is the one I want. It is indeed. I hate that movie. I hate Grease so much. Hate is probably a strong word. Well, hate is probably too strong a word for how I feel about Grease. So boring. Summer Nights is the one I don't like. Summer Nights makes me upset, angry, I don't know. Certainly don't like the song. Not just because of the night, which certainly does not help. Is this gonna fit? How are we gonna... How are we gonna? Answer is we ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know if you want to side with me on this one, Zoe. Like, some of my hot takes have been pretty bad lately, so... You know, you can side with me if you want, but you could be putting yourself in front of a firing squad. Like, I think you find the Grease firing squad is very eager to shoot. You'll die on that hill. Better to die with a friend, right? I'll be there with you. And then I'll say, Quake 2 is not even that good. Or Quake is not that good. And then it would just be like, the hill will just become a lot more uncomfortable. Seablock, more like beam block. Oof. Oof. The Grease firing squad isn't so bad as long as there's not any open flames. I mean, they're firing guns, so I guess they're going to create their own open flames, aren't they? It's fine though. I had a good life. Shit talking the movie Grease. They were firing grease at you. Oh. Chiefs won the Superb Owl. Ah, the Superb Owl. Yes. Panda was vaguely interested in that game. Not because of the Super Bowl, but because of Taylor Swift. Because of course. I mean, maybe they set you on the grease firing squad. They set you on fire first, and then they fire the grease at you. Just really hammer home that you're in trouble. Where's my stuff? Oh, it's all gone that way. Oh. What I might also do is have a tank here. Or a tank in the middle, actually. The Superb Owl doesn't really get mentioned a lot in New Zealand. Like, it gets a passing mention, I suppose, but never much. Like, there are people around who like the Superb Owl, but not a huge draw to a lot of people. He won $10,000 after betting $6,000. Told he might have a gambling issue, but now he's justified his gambling because he won this time. Oh, you're right. That's tough. You are 100% right. No, okay, so that's one of the reasons, but we're probably going to set other things later. So he didn't really win $10,000, he won $6,000. Oh, sorry, $4,000. Yeah, that's not that big a win when you really put it that way, is it? Like, it's congratulations, you know, you won something, I suppose. But it's really not that big a win. Given the risk. That changes things a bit. I mean, look, I don't think you saying you might, like, you're only happy because you won is going to break someone out of a gambling habit. Because if they lost, they'd just be like, well, I gotta bet again to win my money back. You know, you don't Unfortunately, I think gambling is difficult to work out of someone's system through facts and logic. I know what you're saying, and I agree with you, but facts and logic don't necessarily work. With that risk, personally would have put $1,000 in 6 hands of blackjack. Who had the gambling problem? I forgot in the story. Then again, I just realized you've used the word acquaintance, not friend, so maybe you're not fighting that hard. Totally fine. If you were to bet that much money, it would be on blackjack. Fair enough. I'm not really a gambling man. Not my thing. I mean, gambling in video games, sure, I'll gamble in video games, but not real money. I've seen too much damage done by gambling. I mean, even then, it's not even that much. I've just seen some damage happen, and I'm like... Yeah, like Factorio. Okay. You ready for quality expansion? Oh, I'm ready for quality. Don't you worry about me. By quality, biology, studied theology. Oh, I am ready for quality. Oh, raising quality of the stream. We can absolutely raise quality of the stream. Okay, thank you. Oh, Zoe, you were a blackjack dealer in a past life, eh? That must have been a thing that you did. Because, yep. Okay, we need aluminium. And we need plastic. Plastic is going to be a problem. I'm scared about plastic. Yeah, that's what I'm worried. Like, most of the trains just race off to be like, oh, I've got to drop off something, I've got to drop off something. Plastic trains like, oh. Like me waking up on a Monday or Tuesday, or just me just generally waking up. My point is, waking up sucks. I need 37 assembly machines of this. Okay. Chill. How many is that? 16. Actually. That's 17, which is 34. 36? No. I forgot to triple. Okay, we have problems. Oh no. We forgot to triple. We saw this gonna happen. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do that. Okay, that gives me my space. Then we're going to build this over here. Then we're going to cancel that. And we're going to build this 3 more times. Well, twice more. Okay. Which means, do we make enough boards? Oh no. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, yes we do. But I would probably be better off doing this. Oh, I knew I was going to forget to triple. Thankfully, not the end of the world. Spend less time around the kids. No, it's dickheads. Spend less time around dickheads. I don't hear it. Like, the only reason I heard it is because it was subtitled that way. Spend less time around dickheads. Like, I don't know why he said dickheads. Like, no one says head like head. So I don't know what that was all about. Ah, goodness. Okay. Now we connect the power. I got the power! There's a door thump, thump, thump. There's a door thump, thump, thump. I do got the power. Oh. What I don't have is the ferric chloride. I'll get the ferric chloride. I promise. I'll have it tomorrow, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Weasley? Holy shit, is like Ron beating me up? I always knew it. Ron's an abuser. It could have been Arthur, but I can't imagine Arthur being an abuser. It's clearly Ron. Like, I can't imagine Arthur being a dick, but Ron, absolutely, 100%. Okay. Good. Good start. Now, we need... Get into the Ron Death Eater territory. Is this a thing? Hang on, is this a thing? Is there like this theory that Ron is a Death Eater? No, he's just a dick. There's a difference. He's a dick and an abuser, but not a Death Eater. Random drama. The thump, 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 the thump. Yeah, I guess I did sing it like that, you're right. A Thor thump. Okay. We can get rid of that. And just get rid of that too. That's simply not required. I don't need this negativity in my life. I mean, the fandom drama from anything Harry Potter is pretty basic, as far as like where it should be, which is centered entirely around the author. As any, that's a reasonable place to have drama. I just want to get rid of these. Can you take my stuff? Thank you. I've got some polished red crystals. I don't particularly want them. Interesting. A lot of shippers were very upset that Ron got the girl, and clearly Harry, Draco, whoever should have got together with Hermione. In true tween fashion, they made up lies about Ron being super duper extra evil to justify her ditching him. Well, no, obviously Harry should have ended up with Draco, because that's the only thing that makes sense in shippers' minds. Come on now. Come on, people. Why are we not? Oh, because we ran out of loot. No? We just need more milling. Come on, people, but only think it's gross. I'll burn. That'd be gross. Not your fault. It's kind of your fault. Okay, so I've jammed all these up in a very fantastical way. We're on the Death Eater shorthand for baseless character bashing to justify a ship. I mean, you don't need to justify your ship. Just, you know, ship what you want. They're not real people. How do I fix this? The problem is... Okay. This one's easy to fix. This one's easy to fix. This one reads. This one's enable disable. If there's just anything greater than 0, just don't go through there. Okay. Same rule. Read. Hold. Hold, 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 hold. We must hodl. I'm having fun is not enough. You need to be right, therefore more moral than anyone else. I mean... I guess. Look, if you want to get your rocks off to, like... Harry Potter characters. Which again, totally fine. I ain't judging. But... you know, we all got our things. Besides, isn't Harry a Death Eater just like more that he should be ending up with Harry? Wait, who are they not happy that he ends up with? I wasn't paying attention. I think what I want to do is clear out that. And now that it's got 0, it should... Why? No. No, no, no. It doesn't equal 0, though. It does equal 0. And that's jammed up for stupid reasons, and this has stopped working because we didn't have a way to get rid of saline water. Yeah, it's about normal. That's the real reason why everything stopped working. This is going to be needed to be fixed multiple times before it's done. I already can see that. Okay. And maybe saline water, but somehow it's still green circuits. You're probably not wrong, honestly. The worst part about it. Let me rephrase that. You are right. You know what? That's wrong. %100 wrong. We should have never done this. This was the wrong way to do anything in life. We'll let the train leave. Actually, we'll fix the train, then we'll let the train leave. We've got to stretch, do we? Okay. Gotta sit up straight as well. Ugh! Let's do the legs as well. Oh! I don't know if that was a chair on my back. Either way, I'm concerned. Okay. Every time, I swear. Okay. Then we signal it. The signaling is always important for some reason. Then we let that continue. We let it live its life. Okay. We let that train leave. We get rid of all this. There was a bold stratagem here, but it was very stupid. A stupid stratagem, if you will. It was bold and stupid. There we go. Now. Because now we can use this whole block properly instead of trying to do an L-shaped block, which was very silly to even consider. Consider it we did. Okay. Down there. As it keeps building, we're going to keep giving the bots more work until they actually finally get everything done, those lazy robots. Oh, now they're all like, ooh hoo hoo, we have no power. Goodness gracious, lazy. Laziness is the most extreme order. Oh my god. It's like that section of people like who go, oh, I don't want to do this work, it's not my job, so I'm going to let the entire project fail. No, just do someone else's job, mate. Just get it done. Don't let the project fail just because someone didn't do their job. Okay, so that's going to get aluminium. Oh, are we? No, surely not. Oh, it's because the hydrogen is being a problem. Right, we should have seen that being the case a while ago. Getting rid of that hydrogen, but I don't want to waste it. And the fact that we're turning it into fuel is good. Could I just build more, like, turbines? It gives me a better reserve. And it'll use the power up? Yes. Terrible idea, though. Also, can you guys just pick that up? Our failures? Pick up those failures. Alright, so the problem with this is I thought we needed 37 of them, but that's not the case. We need more like 100 and something. Yeah. We need, no, 90, wow. 37 times, plus 37 would be 74, plus 37 would be 101? Can't be right. 111. So we need 111 of these things. Did not plan for that. Okay. Well, okay, here's what we do. We put these into here. We put these into here. That gives us a lot more room. We can now do the electronics assembly machine. That's fairly simple. We do need a few of them because remember, times by 3. Always important that you do that. So that's got to be 39, so 40 to be safe. But they're smaller. So if they're smaller, why don't we put them in here? Is there any reason not to use the same process again? Nope. No reason I could see. In fact, what's the exact number of things I need too? Ah, handy. Handy dandy. We need 40 of them. So we stop there. Yeah. Yeah. This is something I'll regret later. What if I put it here? No, no, where we were originally was right. So that makes the module main boards. Minor problem, we've run out of things. Get 10. Okay. So we need phenolic board, 10 ferric chloride. Okay. Then if we put the ferric chloride into, say, yeah, there we go, ferric chloride sorted. Good. Phenolic boards. What if we... Oh, wait, hang on. What if we were smart and did this? Wait, stop, don't make those. Oh, we got problems. No, we don't. No, we don't. We just ran into the classic I'm a genius, oh no moment. There wouldn't be a SeiferKatt stream unless I made that mistake. Unfortunately, it's a trend that seems to be happening every stream lately. I'm a genius! Oh no! Okay, there's my 10. What I'd probably like to do... get a second line of 10 out. And we will just make it go straight through down here, into there, pick up that tin. Into here, around there, around the back. Give it the old reach around. Has been reached around appropriately. You always want to be reached around appropriately. You do not want to inappropriately reach around. Trust me, I know these things. Don't ask me how I know these things, just trust that I do. Thank you for the Gesundheit, by the way. Do we want to go fix the... Yeah, let's go fix the hydrogen and the aluminium. I need to find a train. Alright, you take care, Dave. While we're here, might as well build up some of these. Use some of the resources, right? How are we doing for power, by the way? Yeah, reasonably. Reasonably fine. Is this still going? Yes! It's going well, in fact. Hello. Alright, I'm back. I have chips. There's a fly buzzing around my room. Panda and I had an argument of where the fly came from. Apparently it was here the whole time. I don't know if that's true. I can't see that duck without thinking of the song they did for it now. Just a lot of bird puns. But you can't go wrong with bird puns, right? Unless they fly over your head. You brought crispy onion sprinkled on hot dogs. Fair enough. Okay. So what do we need? We need some... Do we want more ore powderizers? I don't know. What I do need probably is... Do I need more of those? No, I was going to think more electronic assembly machines, but I don't think I do need any more of those right now. I just realized to get to level 1 I need to do another one, don't I? Doesn't it get me to level 0? Level 0 is where I have to be. The good news is that biters shouldn't need to be as many the second time. But yeah. We're not going to get to level 1 modules, we're only going to get to level 0s. Level 0s is fine though, right? That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. It'll keep me from crying myself to sleep. Okay. Now, what was my problem down here, aside from everything? Everything. Oh, okay, good. The next problem... That fly's scheming now. I hate it when flies scheme. How many of these do I think I wanted? 100? 100 ain't gonna cut it anymore. I need like 150. And then I need to go make rubber. Which is a pain. Now we want to go fix. Oh, we want to fix the aluminium. Yes, 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 yes. I remember now. Kind of a weird thing I want to do here, but oops, not that weird. Limit my weirdness, please. That would have helped me in life. Sure, a word's never spoken on that one, by the way. Okay. Boiler 2s. Boiler 3s. Okay. Do I have steam engines? Nope. Guess we're about to build steam engines. Okay. My fly is so agitated. It sounds like I'm being perverted right now, but I'm not. I've got a fly in my room and it's flying everywhere. Do I bring in brass? I got brass. So we're just going to turn that hydrogen into fuel. Hydrogen fuel. You're killing monsters in Path of Exile, suddenly a boss appeared. The ice dragon flies over you and lands and fights you. Did you ever seen it before? Did you win? That's a real question. Yes, you won. Hell yeah. It's the only thing that matters. Did you win? Speaking of bosses, I am pretty sure I'm at the last sort of stage of Baldur's Gate 3. I say I'm pretty sure, I mean, if it's not the end of the game, like, I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. You're not bringing info? Huh. Yeah. Act 3, we are in a ridiculous point of the game. I don't want to say too much, but you know, like when you play a game, you're like, this is definitely the end. There's no way this is not the end. This is definitely the end of the game. There's just no way this is not like the last hour or two. Yeah. Oh look, all my friends are here. Wow, every storyline has come to a nice little tied with a nice little bow. It'd be weird if this wasn't the end right now. They released it for macOS, the future gaming platform. You don't want to go, oh honey, to Veldak right now, because he needs an oh honey. A new bigger villain shows up and there's 3 more acts. What is this, Path of Exile? No, I'm pretty sure there's no more big villains after this one. You got gaming mod and latest release? What does that mean? You mean gaming mode? Buddy, you know it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I know you want it to. I really do, but the Mac's never gonna be a gaming PC. I'm so sorry. System gives more priority to games when games are in focus. Okay, yeah, but that's great, but buddy, I don't want to break his little heart. He's so excited about video games on Mac. Someone please help him. Glacier, we have raised the quality of the stream. He's not though. He wishes he was. He can't game on a Mac. He wishes he was gaming on a Mac. We're gonna break his little heart. He's so hopeful. We can't do this to him. Yeah, Veldak, gaming's gonna be really big on Mac. What happened, buddy? It's gonna happen for you. I mean, yeah, like Factorio is great. It's the only game you'll ever need. You're quite right. That's like EVE Online is the best game you ever made, according to that one guy. Actually, to be fair, EVE Online is not the best game, whereas Factorio is actually the best game, so I guess I'm making the wrong argument here. Wow, Seif making the wrong argument. What a goddamn surprise. Okay, so the hope is it's going to use more of this fuel, which will use this hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas is being used. Excellent. Which will make us more aluminium. Look at that. Wonderful. Do we want to consider rubber? I think we want to consider rubber. Okay. How many rubber wires do we need? Keep in mind, everything needs multiplied by 3. We want 2,240 rubber wires. Let's go 300. Divide up top. 3. So we want, let's go 8,000 rubber wires per minute. Insulated wires. Actually what they're called. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it's easy. 8 machines. We're gonna default to zeros. I think we got a bit excited there. Okay. Yep, this is what I was worried about. We would need 1,428 arboretums. Doing it through a bioresin. So, I think we can say with pretty much assurance bioresin is not an option. Okay, that gets us methane gas, which we make through... natural gas liquids. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be making 744 oil and gas separators. I don't think that's viable. It's more viable. 400 is less than 300, yes. That is true. Okay, we were going following this one down. Were we? Okay, let's follow that down. Styrene can only be done that way. Okay, that can only be done that way. Benzene. Okay. Methane can also be turned into benzene. Which reduces the numbers significantly. That's... It actually reduces it quite significantly. It thirds it. Okay, okay. It's still a lot more than I can really think about. Okay, ethylene. There's two ways. We do it with ethanol and sulfuric acid. Which way are we going to get ethanol from then? Oh no, it's... yeah, where are we get ethanol from? Nutrient pulp, huh? Or fermentation base. Which we get from fruits. That's not viable, right? Why is that not counting it? And ethane we turn into ethylene, which I'm pretty sure we wanted for something else. Ethane gas. How do we make ethane gas? We make it out of the natural gases. And then we doing the same thing again. Rubber is going to suck, isn't it? The fact that 326,000 blue algae a minute, that's not viable. Right, there's no way that's viable. So this is where it all goes to hell. Well, there was always a hope there that was going to help things. We'd need naphtha. Well, then we need to... God's sake. You know what the worst part about this is? The more I work on this, the more I'm like, maybe this wasn't stupid. How do I get that much acetone gas, though? Oh, God. Hey, Ugly Boo. How you doing? Oh, no, then we need nutrient pulp, and that's beans. Always bloody beans. 500 farms. That's not gonna help. Alright, well, thanks. Unfortunately, I'm going to be stopping very soon. Thank you all the same. Am I crazy for trying to do this with rubber? I'm sorry. I would love to be your sleeping partner. Could have been said less weird. But unfortunately, I do go to bed around this time. If I wasn't still trying to figure out how the hell to make this... Okay. No, that's not going to work either. Is there not an easier way to make rubber? There's got to be, right? It just isn't, man. It just isn't a better way to do it. The only thing I could think of that we could probably improve things is that we turn as many of these as possible into production modules, which does increase the numbers. 5959. But it basically halves it. If we go into preferences, okay, this will make bigger numbers. It'll also take a lot more power. Power's not a problem. We come right back to the same problem though, don't we? What do I do with the methane gas? I turn it to benzene. They need benzene. Right? I do need benzene. Where do I get the synthesis gas from? The oil turns into it. ethane turns to ethylene. Methane, we can always make more methane. It knows that. It knows that. Where do we get the ethylene gas from? Ethane gas. We're already doing that. God, I'm having so much fun right now. Carbon monoxide is just purified water, and carbon, we can make that. Naphtha. Okay. I feel like we're missing a very important thing here. What is it? No, I think we're almost in a good place. That we have crude oil, so we make that out of the crude oil with the hydrogen. Naphtha. We will have 1,000,000 naphtha per minute. These numbers are bullshit. Oh yeah, okay, 953 oil refineries. Am I just trying to go too big? Is that my problem? Because this is all just too much, right? Do we agree this is too much? Am I missing something with rubber? Am I missing something? I suppose we didn't need 8,000. We only need it. Insulated wires, are they used for anything else? They used for capacitor banks, the last science. Okay. So we do need them. Let's just go back into Stupid Town for a second. First off, how much rubber do we actually need? We only need approximately... I'm trying to find it now. 2,200, so we need about 6,000. Let's go 6,000. Let's take that number down to 6,000. Chill the F out. Put those back into a level that we're actually going to be able to achieve them at. Okay. Then we're going to get rubber the stupid way. We're going to make it out of bioresin. Which is... that... well... 3 productivity modules. I mean, I have 825 arboretums. Okay. What if we went the better version of the trees? I Buy fertilizer. It's not a big deal. It's only 471 arboretums. Swole. $59 desert tree seed generators. It's funny how after you look at these really ridiculous numbers, all this... Oh wait, no, acetone. Acetone gas. We can make that out of nutrient pulp. Which we... Nope, that's not viable. We were so close. Beans. Yeah, sure, why not? Scary thing is this is actually the more viable option now. It shouldn't be. By gods, it shouldn't be. But it really is. I don't know how this happened. No, that was not a good way to do that. Well, actually, 123. Eh. Didn't make the number worse. As I said, it's weird that this is the most viable option. It requires a lot of stuff, but it's all stuff that we mostly have the tech for. I mean, the 471 arboretums is stupid. But it's manageable. Oh, it's also 464 megawatts. You know what? Fuck it. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. We make a bunch of... We got all these trees. Don't know what we're going to do with them, but we'll cut them down for something. You know what? How many trees did this need? 857. That's where all the trees come from. Which means we could... The worst part of that was the trees. Well, actually, and the huge amount of iron required. But trees was a huge problem with that. What if the trees come entirely from here? Oh my god, I'm not even finished with modules and already I'm like thinking about a better way to do everything. It's trees, son. Sure is. And then I guess use some being a friend because why not? This is a monumental build. It's absolutely flippin' ridiculous. It requires 474 megawatts. It will give us a bunch of ethanol gas, which I really don't have a plan for. It will make plastic, though. Ooh! Fermentation base out of fruit. Fruit, where do we get fruit from? We'll just make some fruit. We make fruit already, it's not a problem. This is viable? Potentially? How much more would that require? 264 farms. Why do I need the cellulose fiber? For the plastic. We can worry about the plastic later. Plastic is a problem for another time. It is one hell of a build. But it's all stuff that I have got. I mean, the tree seed generator was going to take me a little bit of time to sort out, but not that long. You know what? Let's be smart for a second. Yes, I love that. I really should be quitting and going to bed, I know. Let's do something very silly and just request a smaller amount. Just so we can at least start making the rubber, so we can start making all these modules. Smart second is gone. Hey, we only get a smart second. That is now a lot more viable to do. And then later we can scale it up. Because that's manageable. That's not like 800 or like 1,500 machines. Anyway, we've got to call it for the night. We've gone way too long on this. And then we can actually start making something and then move on with my life, and then we can do it when we're ready to really make something big. Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry for all of that. I hope that wasn't boring to you guys, as watching me like cram or figure out how to... But that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. There we go. Got there eventually. Oh, God, that's a nightmare. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here, please do consider following. I promise I don't go that hard into Factory Builder usually. Where's my rubber? Good bloody question. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed today's stream, please do consider following. Oh, here come the crickets. Thank you, Tara. You're welcome. Now look, we started Tara. Now Veldek's doing it. Veldek's so easily impressionable, thinking that Mac gaming is a thing. Yeah. Thank you for following. Thank you for following if you're already following. Thank you. If you'd like to go view VODs and watch more stuff, you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. And if you would like to find me outside my regular streaming time, you go to Twitch. Not Twitch. This is Twitch. Hi. Hi, YouTube. We're on Twitch. What am I talking about? Discord. You can go to Discord. That's where you can find me. There's a link below. There's a link in chat. There's a link in YouTube. Just a link. If you want to join a community, you can. And with that, I'm going to, end stream, go to sleep. Good night, everyone. Thanks. Bye.